We've got tips and recipes for healthy living. So for fun and inspiration, come and join us in the raw food world.
Welcome everybody, this is Matt Monarch with the Raw Food World TV show, and we are still in New England, and everybody is just loving Daniel Vitalis, and we actually have a few more videos of him, but we're going to take a break because we are at a very special couple's house right now, and we are very excited to do this interview. We actually have the parents of Super Goji Girl, and would you like to introduce yourselves?
Well, hello, I'm Aimee Perrin.
I'm Denny.
Cool.
I'm Aimee Perrin of Aimee's Livin Magic.
Yes, you have an entire business out of your house.
Right.
Amazing.
Very cool.
Yeah. That's a lot of fun. And so they actually created us a huge box of all their products, and Angela and I are going to be testing them out over the next couple weeks, and we're going to pick our favorite products and put them on the website.
Yeah. I'm very excited about the sweet living walnuts so far. They just look really good.
I'm excited about the onion bread
Oh, yeah.
and the onion, what are they, chips? No,
Crisps.
crisps. Onion crisps. It's like the ones that Oleg, it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And for those of you that don't know Super Goji Girl, how is she affiliated with David Wolf?
She has been his personal assistant. I don't think that's her official title anymore, but she does a lot of
travels
work.
with him
Travels
and-
with him, does a lot of work with him. Promotional planning, event coordination, any of that stuff.
Sells products at all his events.
Yeah. And I'm sure many of you have seen her. She was actually she sang at our wedding at the Raw Union Festival, and she was on video number 4 or 5, I think, like that. And you are not going to believe what her parents like. I mean, this couple here are more into it than like I am. They just, we get here, they're like, okay, we're going to go sun gazing. If you want to come by, they're wearing the Vibram shoes, barefoot, everything you can possibly imagine. And, you know, we're just like, wow, we got a lot to learn from this couple. We're just like, I don't know, I guess that's...
And it's really sweet. Aimee was just saying most of their friends are like 20, 30 years younger than them. And it shows, you know, like they're just so vibrant and alive. And it's really beautiful to see everything they're creating here.
They even get spring water. I don't even get spring water yet.
Daniel. He lives up the road.
Like, it's like a couple hours away, isn't it? 3 hours? Yeah.
Yeah.
And where's the spring near here?
The spring we go to is the one in Newfields, Maine. This is the one that on YouTube Daniel Vitalis made famous when he posted his YouTube videos of him filling his bottles at this spring in the wintertime. It's iced over and it's, you know, snow all around, and he's out there filling up these big glass bottles, and it comes down off a mountain, big pipe that comes down by the road. It's quite extraordinary. It's
And
about an hour from here.
Yeah, we drive an hour and we fill like 15 big 5-gallon bottles that last us about 2 weeks.
2 weeks, yeah.
And anybody who comes to our house gets their spring water. They know where they get, you know, where to fill their glasses up, and we, you know, it's what we drink, and we make all our teas. We do everything with it.
And one would think that, you know, Goji Girl must have, like, you know, she's been hanging around David Wolf, Daniel Vitalis, must have got you into this sort of thing, but actually, it seems it's the other way around.
Yeah.
You guys actually started doing this first before Good, and then she started to get into it.
Right. Well, I determined many years ago, probably about 35 years ago, that I was going to cure my type 1 diabetes with herbs or diet or whatever I could find naturally, because I didn't believe that I would have to take insulin for the rest of my life. That I was told that when I was 16 and I was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. So I was on a crusade. I jumped in and became a raw foodist overnight. And Camille, Super Goji Girl, at the time was 17, right? No, let's see, 6 years ago, she was 18, 17 or 18. She thought I was crazy. And she told me to throw the book away, that I wasn't going to stick with it. And,
Oh man.
but I did. And then a couple of years later, while she was living in New York, she just happened to get a job at a raw food restaurant. The very one I was telling her to go apply for. A friend of hers was working there, and she ended up getting the job at Pure Food and Wine, and she became a raw foodist the day she got her job. That was 4 years ago. To her, it made sense, and it's made sense to us. It still does, and I still do take insulin, but I'm still working really hard to get off of it, and I still believe one day I will.
And have you gotten a lot of improvements since then?
Yes, I've cut down on my insulin. My body is healthier. I have a lot more energy. I was very sick 6 years ago, and I've improved my health tremendously. And even if I don't get off of insulin, I'm still going to be a raw foodist because it is healing. It's healing everything about me and everything in my body. So.
And now you've created Aimee's Livin Magic.
Exactly.
And I don't know, I think this is a great opportunity to get some more scoop on Goji Girl here. Can we think of any personal questions that we can ask her?
Well, we do know she's engaged, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, tell us about that. Isn't she engaged to Mr. Giglio?
Yeah, Frank Giglio,
Oh,
the raw chef.
right on.
Yeah, and
Do
it'll
they
be
have their
happening
wedding set?
October 17th.
Aww.
Is Mr. Wolf marrying them?
No, Mrs. Perrin is marrying them.
Oh, really?
Ah,
Aww.
cool.
Yeah, I actually am a clergy, so well, it's one of us. We're supposed to decide. Right now,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
kind of in my favor
Yeah.
at the moment, but we can't promise that that's what's going to happen, right?
Aww.
So did Goji Girl like have a blanket or a stuffed animal that she like kept for like 20 years without telling him? 7 years, 5 years, 2 years? No.
I don't think so.
No, she did have a Care Bear for a few years that she really liked.
Aww. You had Care Bears too?
Yeah, I had all of the Care Bears.
I'll tell you something silly about Camille. We homeschooled our kids, and when she was little, I really wanted her to read these, big important books, and all she was interested in was reading Babysitter Club books. That's my big scoop on Camille.
That's sweet.
We love you, Super Goji Girl.
We did.
All right. That was
Well,
an awesome
actually, I think David is going to. They may have
A second
They're going to have a
ceremony.
second ceremony, so David can marry them
Oh,
at Eden
oh cool.
Yeah.
Right
in
on.
November. So
Right on.
I'll have to say that
At
they've.
least that's the plan. anyway.
That's the plan.
What is your website in case anybody wants to check out your foods or...
The website is www.aimeeslivinmagic.com. Might need to spell it.
Right.
Okay. We'll post it down below so everyone
Good,
can see
I
it.
won't need to spell it.
Yeah.
Amy's Livin Magic.
Cool. And you have a painting business, is that right? Or
I'm an
classes?
artist.
Oh, you're an artist? Do you-
Full-time artist. I have a website too.
Cool. What's that?
DennisPerrinFineArt.com.
Right on. Thank you for coming on the TV show.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Thank you.
All right. All right, everybody. We've got
Angela Six Monarch.
and
Aimee Perrin of Amy's Livin Magic.
Right.
woohoo and
Denny Perrin of Amy's Livin Magic.
and Matt Monarch, and we'll see you tomorrow at the Raw Food World TV show.
Thanks for joining us. We'll see you again at the Raw Food World.